day, this is Karst. Welcome to part 12 of my playthrough of Greedfall. I'm about to travel to Teer Fradee, the Blacklands, in order to complete two of the outstanding quests that we have at the moment. So, without further ado, we shall be on our way. Here we are, just outside of, I believe this is Eden, about to speak with Father Justinius. So fortunately, I had already traveled here before, so I don't need to run around looking for the quick travel camp.
Astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is find Father Justinius.
Still in construction, it seems. Well, it looks like he's standing right here.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. De Sade. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
Ask him about the stolen tablets.
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablets' existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
Of course you are.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Let's take a peek. Alright, so they're down there, and there's a side objective to learn the story of Eden. I'm always happy to learn a little bit more about the story. Brother Virgil.
I am busy.
Oh,
If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
Brother Fidelis?
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace the life of Saint Matthias on this island is doomed to failure. If these savages have stolen them, we will have to take them back, by force if necessary.
That was a very long-winded
Hello.
comment.
The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
Ask her about the stolen tablets.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologian.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Ask her whom she suspects of being the thief.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Oh, alas. I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Ask her where the tablets are.
Where were the
Well, the whole
tablets
point
the
is we
night
don't
they
know
were
where they
stolen?
are.
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
This is probably going to be similar to the side quest back in Serene with the quote-unquote heretics, because they unearthed some knowledge that was not consistent with the views of the church. Ask her who was guarding them.
I imagine that someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
Ask her to talk about Eden's creation.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
Ask her how the natives reacted to her arrival.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Ask her if there were any confrontations.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful.
And now I must take my leave.
Thank you. I will let you work.
Let's see here. I can now talk to the other two. Well, let me talk to this one first. Brother
Do
Kasparis.
you have any ideas about who stole the tablet?
Some of the village savages helped us during the search. Perhaps they are behind all of this. There was a particular woman who seemed to want us to be there. I don't remember her name, though.
Well, you're the guy who was guarding the tablets.
Greetings. De Sade. I'm handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
Talk to him about the stolen tablets.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
Ask him about the night of the theft.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Ask him if he suspects of someone.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Ask him about the possible involvement of natives.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things.
Ask him about his arrival in Eden.
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
Ask him about his mission with the natives.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
If your superior's Domitius, you are a member of the Ordo Luminis.
And you should be
I did
arrested
not
now.
expect to find one of its members side by side with the missionaries. They usually do not get along.
The Order goes everywhere the light needs to be revealed.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it.
Ask him about his relations with the natives.
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course.
There's no reference to the
I will
fact that
leave
I've
you to
already
your
kind
work.
of screwed over their
Goodbye.
order. Because Lady... what was her name? Whatever, the Lady Cardinal. Yeah, she said that she wanted to arrest all of you last episode, but no consequence to that yet.
There's only one entrance, and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
This priest, Virgil, said that the night was calm. So calm that he probably fell asleep. So, the thieves only had to take the key from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened, but someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
You think that the one who told them is in this village?
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village. Family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who's close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Sounds like a plan. And I know exactly where this chief lives. But I thought I still had to follow a bit more about the history of the town. Oh, okay, so I just have to go to the chief to do that. And talk to Justinius again. Well, since he's already up here, I might as well get his side of the story before moving along my way. Here he is. Father Justinius, I'm back.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Let's ask about... I guess I'll ask about all of these. The creation of the village of Eden.
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up.
Well, obviously it was
built
already
around
here.
an existing native village. The islanders called it Vixenagad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
By manipulating and torturing all of the natives. Let's talk about the diversity of the people here.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
What about the relations with, well, I guess the same natives living in the village? How do they feel about this?
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
And what about the relations with the neighboring
And
villages?
how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There are no Onol Manawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to convert. But, in the meantime, we must settle for the miracle of great coexistence that this place already represents. Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, obviously, this battle of conversion has never been exactly a peaceful one. I doubt they took to it very kindly. Now, I am curious to know what the chief thinks about this matter. Was he always chief? Or did he come into power after the original was killed, deposed, or left? Let's find out. Hello, Lur.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. De Sade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I want to ask about Eden.
I have heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Let's ask about the arrival of Tileme.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Tileme and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
And you just accepted that? Ask how the conversions took place. Yeah, I'm curious about this one.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them. They were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries.
What a surprise.
So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
But it does only take a few generations. Ask about the discovery of the tablets.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthias, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
And what happened with the warriors then?
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser. the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. Oi asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men, perhaps wiser than they are.
That's optimistic. I don't think they'll ever think of you that way, but well, we'll see. Talk to him about the stolen tablets.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
Charisma, 100%.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her. But things may not be so simple when it comes to her son.
Alright, moving on.
Like so many others.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
Had they been wiser and accepted their new neighbors, they'd never have been forced to leave.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Oh, she's just south from here. Alright. I mean, Petrus does seem a little bit more moderate than these extremists do. And I mean, I can stand with him on some points, at least when he argues against the Ordo. But still, in the context of this game, he is still a missionary, and he still wants to convert these people, or forcibly. Well, at least he's not forcibly doing it, as far as I'm aware, thus far. Hello, Vindval.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bird Teer Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
Let's ask about Lur first.
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the mind shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
I guess I'll accuse her of stealing the tablets.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of St. Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
Tell her that her help would allow the thieves to be spared. I'm really glad I invested in intuition last episode. It seems to be helping us out a lot, or at least it's giving us alternate dialogue that would be otherwise unattainable.
The only means of alleviating the situation with Thélème is to give the priests their tablets back. So if you do not want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could retrieve them discreetly.
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods, beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with traps. And please, do not hurt my son.
I'll try my best not to, as long as he doesn't attack me first. Okay, I see. So that's where the tablets are. So she's recommending that I don't take the path on the left, and she's recommending stealth. So given that I'm terrible at stealth, let's see how that goes. I wonder if, oops, I can quickly teleport up there, save myself maybe 20 seconds of running.
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
These people have been banished already. There's no need to add death to their list of punishments. Let's try not to fight them.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Remember that we were told the area on the left was a trap. It would be smarter to take the other path.
But the other path has people just sitting there. I'm going to use a haze potion, since that's supposed to make me better at sneak. What's with that animation? Because it's supposed to make me better at sneaking, but I hope they don't detect our teammates, because that would be quite tragic. What? No one's guarding the tablets? I mean, I won't complain, but
There, we found them.
it seems a bit
Now
unlikely.
all that's left to do is return to Eden.
If they went through all the trouble to steal it, maybe someone should watch over it. But hey, I'm not the one running the show. In hindsight, sneaking around with a bright red cape is probably not the best plan. But they are incredibly unobservant, so I'll take that as a win. Oh,
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
I think so. I managed to retrieve the tablets discreetly.
I am glad to hear that you managed to retrieve them. I will go talk to my son now.
you do that.
He needs to stop seeking revenge and find a new clan.
That would indeed be wiser. Vengeance has no positive repercussions.
Nice. And I guess now I will go back to the city. See you there. Hello, lady.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
A good start would be to keep a better watch on the priceless treasures that you find.
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking action to really make it happen.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
We will
I
see.
might come back at some point, but alas, I am very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
Thanks for the 50 gold. Progress in the main quest. Okay, so I can leave that be for now. What else have we got right here? I can go back to inform Admiral Cabral about the situation. She's back in New Serene. I think the village indicated by Petrus is somewhere on this map. I think that would be the one with Deirdre that people keep talking about. Never mind. It's Donegad Valan. So I will travel there right now. It's on a relatively small map, but I can just jump from camp to camp, so it's not a problem at all. I was right. It is to talk to Deirdre. I am here. It also said to question the Donegad, but I think that's Deirdre. My native translation skills are not up to snuff, so I'm not 100% sure if Donegad is leader. I thought that was Mal.
Is it you who helped my warriors discover what the men of the Red Sun were doing?
Yes.
Indeed. Then I thank you. It's probably because you are an Onolmenawi that you are different from the other Renaigse. What
Well,
do you seek?
I like to think it's just because I'm a nice person, a good person. Thank you. Not just because of what I am. Let's talk about the Majocracy investigation. Oh wow, there's quite a bit here. Let's ask about their beliefs.
Can you tell me something about your beliefs?
We believe that we are part of an everything, and that life depends on a balance that comes from this everything. Our strength is drawn from that which we protect, all that surrounds us, and that which surrounds us feeds and protects us in return.
So you're Jedi. Ask about their rituals.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Ah, I have heard this question before. You sound like the Mind Shaker woman. The rituals are the business of the Donegada, not of the Renoigse. Anything more?
Okay.
Concerning this story about a sect.
Enough. Enough questions. I have nothing more to say.
No, but I had so much more to ask you.
What do you seek?
Knowledge.
Concerning this story.
Okay, so
Enough.
Okay, so she's not going to fill me in on any other information beyond that. I wonder if that was something I failed. The Donegad is just down the street here. Hello, whatever Donegad means. I am here to speak to you.
Good day. Are you the wise man of this
Oh, okay,
village?
that's what it is.
Burt Teer Dumad Renaigse. I am the Donegad. Yes.
I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any answers that displease them. Questions have no value when one already claims to know the answers.
Very true.
But
It is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their echo. Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done with your foolishness.
that is not what I...
Qua awelemseg. May your answers fill your day with bounty.
He's just not listening. Great, thank you. So, random inhabitants, please talk to me.
Can't you leave us alone?
Okay,
Traitor.
okay.
An Onolmenawi does not wear the dress of the strangers.
Leave me be! Even your thoughts are loud and break my peace!
How about you?
You have a strange stare,
Okay.
Renaigse. Leave me alone.
Everyone's praying, I'm seeing. Okay, I have no idea. You're not interactable. You're not praying. You're the only one who's not praying.
Good day.
Do you want something?
Ask about the village cult.
Could you answer a few questions?
Questions, questions. It is a word that you adore. Let us play a game. If you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
If it is the only way to get answers, then let's play.
I am pleased. We will have fun. But beware, no lies. What name is given the place from where you come?
I don't see why that would be a
I
problem.
come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of Gurkane.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
Ah, so now I get to ask about some of this. Well, I've asked about the beliefs and the rituals, and she specifically said that this is the domain of the wise man, I guess. I'm going to ask about the missionaries just to feel them out and see how they feel about them. And the demon is kind of a priority that I really want to ask as well. I'll start with the missionaries, and then, if possible, the demon, and then hopefully the village, and then anything else left
This
over.
is a delicate
I just hit the
question.
demon by accident.
But would you know anything about a demon?
A demon? I think that is what the bright and shiny mind shakers call the spirits, no? There are spirits everywhere. In you and in us, in each tree, in each spring. There is not only one. I cannot tell you more if you are not more precise in what you seek.
They're
Let's
midi-chlorians.
try something else. Are you on Almanawi with your land? Or did you inherit your link from your parents?
I don't. I mean, at this point, I figure they already told us earlier today that the On Ol Manawi are people who are marked, like my whatever that thing is on my cheek, the same as Siora. So I'll answer her, but I assume my character knows the answer. It must be from the parents.
I am not bound. Or at least I haven't done anything in particular to bind myself.
Then it was your parents. One of them at least must have been Donegat. Your turn.
Now I'll ask about the
Tell me about
missionaries.
the missionaries that came here.
The Moine Shakers came here to our home and tried to convince us to abandon our ways. No one wanted to listen to them, so they finally decided to leave. I suppose that they were full of disappointment, or angry, or simply tired. And then the others arrived. The moon is
Inquisitors.
truly strange. She is aggressive and spies on us at every turn. I would prefer that she leaves as well. It was fun. More than with a woman who makes light. She did not want to play.
Alright. I can still question people. Maybe now that I've talked to one of them, you might be more willing to speak.
Can't you leave us
Nope.
alone?
I guess I just need to find another person who's not praying. I thought I'd spoken with everyone already.
You have a strange stare, Alexe. Leave me alone.
Okay, now she's praying. Yeah. You're not praying. Are you the same one?
Do you want something? Enough questions.
Yeah, you're the same one. Who's up there then? Yes, there is a person up there. Maybe that's the one I'm missing. Hello, I have come to bug you with questions. You're not praying either, so I assume you can talk to me.
Teer Fradee on Almanawi. What do you want?
Yes. I would like to ask... Yeah, let's just start light. Who are you?
You're different from the others. What is your role in this village?
Different. Why?
Well, for one, you answer me when I speak.
You others, when we don't answer you, you start digging for answers everywhere else. I am a gatherer. I hunt a little. I do my part for the life of the village.
What about that demon?
This question will seem strange to you. But do you know anything about a demon?
A demon?
A dark spirit, if you prefer.
No. There is no such thing as dark spirits. Your question is not strange. Foolish, perhaps.
Thank you. What about the missionaries?
Tell me about the missionaries that came here. Those who wear the symbol of the sun on their clothing.
When they came, they spoke about their
Let's
bright
ignore the
and
fact that I've
shiny
got the
god.
symbol of the sun on mine too.
They told us we were wrong. Said that nature was just nature, and not to be worshipped. These men know nothing. We ignored them. They finally left, and then the woman came to us. She sniffed around everywhere, asking many questions, just like you. I was told that she tried to enter my own home. I even saw her trying to follow me in the woods. She must be careful. It is easy to get lost in the woods, or cross paths with wild beasts.
What about your beliefs?
What can you tell me about the beliefs of your village?
The beliefs of the village? That is a strange question for an Onol Manawi. Our beliefs are the same as those of the other clans. We believe in the earth that carries us and feeds on our dead, in the rain that quenches us and drowns us, in the beasts that feed us and in those that eat us. I do not know what more I can say to you. Everyone shares these beliefs.
Alright, and what about the rituals
What
then?
can you tell me about your rituals?
Our rituals? Nothing. Nothing at all. They do not concern me. I am not a Denegad. Even you should be able to tell that. Why you bother me with these questions? I am only a gatherer. Go and bother someone else.
Well, thank you for at least answering my questions.
I must leave now. Thank you for your help.
And I suppose I am now going to... Oh, she's just up there. Well, that's relatively close by. I'm kind of like, oh, expecting them to storm the village because they have not answered their questions. Coming back with the Inquisition to burn them all down.
Ah, you are from the continent, are you not? You are different than the people from here.
Delighted to see you again, Sister Ephesia.
Father Petrus, is that really you? What are you doing here?
Merely a courtesy call.
How might I help you?
Let's speak about her arrival in the village.
Have you been here for a long time?
Since the beginning of my investigation. A few weeks, perhaps, although it feels like months. I'm not particularly fond of the wild, and I find this place unsettling.
I see.
Anything else?
Ask about the heretic investigation.
How has your mission fared up until now, sister?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I haven't been able to get much from these villagers. Their chief and their priest are evasive when questioned. As for the other natives, their behavior can be quite odd. They'll spend hours just staring into the void. But as soon as I come close, they chase me away. They frighten me, I must admit. There is a heavy veil of evil here. I feel it, but I'm not able to find from whence it comes. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I managed to exchange a few words with some villagers, but they don't seem all that keen to talk.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing?
I know a little more about their beliefs. They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet there is something strange about this village. One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly worried. On edge, even.
I think I know of whom you speak. A man always looking over his shoulder. He often sneaks out of the village like a thief. I attempted to follow him, but he always eludes me. I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything, but someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
Fare with
Anything else?
IR instead of RE. Ripperoni. Search the nervous man's home and divert the worried man's attention. Sounds
That
like a
will be
plan.
all, Sister Ephesia. Thank you.
This fellow did not seem very honest to me. If he's hiding something from us, perhaps we can find out what it is by searching his house.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him.
We could break one of his pots. That would keep him busy. Or we could ask for help.
I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to be fast, and it will only work once.
I can ask for help from this lovely lady.
Do you want something?
Ask her about the nervous man.
Might I ask you a few questions about the villagers?
More questions? You really like this game. You really do.
If we could avoid...
Very well. But be brief then, because it is not good fun.
Let's just ask about the nervous man and not go into the guy's
What can you
house.
tell me about that man down there? I spoke to him and he seemed... nervous.
Don't hold it against him. The people of the light have already questioned us. That makes him distrustful. He is a man of few words, but he is devoted to the village and listens to the Donegad with great attention. He is a gatherer, but everyone knows he wants to become the next Voglendijk, the next servant of Donegad.
That's interesting, okay.
Where does this man live?
Down there. His dwelling is right in front of my own.
I would like to take a look inside.
Why would you say that?
Why would you want to do that? It is his home. You have nothing to do there if you are not invited.
I'll ask her for help.
I really need to go inside. I must
That's not
verify
suspicious.
something. If you can help us...
This request is strange. I know it is for you as well. But we must prove that the suspicions cast upon our village are not true. These people of Teleme will not give up their search without this.
Very well. I shall distract him, but be discreet and very quick. And be respectful of what you find there. Be good.
Okay, so that means don't steal his shit. But thank you, Siora, for speaking up there.
Oi! Toiges! Radaem redit quad!
Okay.
What a horrible mask. How can someone wear such a
Oh,
thing
what's
unless they're
that?
worshipping some dark creature?
Oh, that's
This
kind of
is just
scary.
a mask they wear in battle to intimidate their enemies, nothing more.
This painting is frightening. Evoking war. A massacre.
Don't steal.
A bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face. This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This is exactly the kind of proof we've been looking for. An evil cult, far from some naive veneration of nature and other island spirits.
The man that worships a magic lamp speaks of being naive. Oh, how it is charming.
Siora, I am sorry. What I really wanted to say was that
Leave it, old man. I know exactly what it is you wanted to say.
all these gruesome and bloody horrors leave no room for doubt. There is a demonic cult here. We should go tell Sister Ephesia.
I mean, yes, there is a corpse, and yes, they're worshipping something that looks dark, but we don't know it's evil, per se.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting
Altar
a
should have an A.
By the enlightened. To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a blood-worshipping cult here. They cannot perform their heinous pagan rituals in the village, and I'm certain that it's where our nervous friend sneaks off to. I fail to find where he goes. But you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully he will not lead us into a trap.
Thank you for your help. And good luck.
We should wait until nightfall and follow him.
Okay, there's a camp right here, so I'll do it. Sleep till nighttime. Where should I go? Wait at the exit. I guess I could just crouch in those bushes. Oh.
Perhaps we could hide and wait here. Then we will be able to see where this sleepless boy goes during nightfall.
My child, it's time to wake up. Our nervous friend is here.
Him trying to whisper, like attempting to whisper, is actually kind of funny. He's got a voice that does not lend well to it. Oops. Where's my... Okay. I just need to find a way to follow him, but I don't know how to get there. Oh, there we are. I don't even see him. Oh, he's going fast. How am I supposed to discreetly follow him past the monsters? I don't think I'll be able to discreetly do it. I'm going to get attacked by these things. Those things are still annoying, especially if you're not used to it. My health's slowly coming back. Let's see. So it should be just up ahead. I see that flashing, but I can't actually loot it, so that sucks.
Where could our man have gone?
Strange sanctuary.
This door made out of roots.
Strange door? You mean like the ground? Find a way to enter the passage. Oh, good. Well, that's a fetus. Flame. I don't know, witch's hat. Not sure. Oh. Am I getting memories? Or is this just a vision?
What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way, I saw many images. They were so real. As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots, and at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before.
Well, that was special. Also, my game randomly minimized right after the vision, so that's kind of what that weird break was. Anyway, so that's electricity.
The drawing on this stone represents lightning.
Thank you.
Here, this looks like a snowflake. Snow or maybe ice. This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps the wind. This stone is blackened, eaten away. I think it is supposed to evoke death. This stone has an image of the moon. On this stone, the sun is visible. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life? The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. The drawing on this stone resembles a symbol that must represent the earth. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
Well, I mean, I wish they kind of had notes or something to tell me about the vision I just had. Because I'm thinking, what? Was it lightning? Was it fire?
The drawing on this... I must have lit the candles in the wrong
Oh,
order.
great. Oh!
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
I mean, if you kind of reminded me what vision I actually had, that would be good.
Tell us again exactly
Yes,
what
please.
you saw, my child.
I was this tree.
Storm.
My branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times,
Fire.
and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body, and I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Okay, so then it should be storm into lightning, and then maybe fire. Say it again, come on. Okay, so maybe I should have waited. Anyway. Fire. This is water. I don't think at any point was snow there. Moon, sun, and infant. I mean, what was this? Earth. I'm gonna go with death. Okay. I remember something about all is calm, and then I had a shoot come out, so that would be the baby. What would denote calmness, though? What was this? Water. Let's go with that. And then the baby. Okay. I'm just piecing it out of my head.
You did it right.
Nice.
By awakening these stones in the right order, the door opened.
Yeah, I didn't fully remember the story, but I figured, well, if all was calm and the shoot happened, which was the baby, then it must have rained, right? For the tree. Bloody Sanctuary. Oh, that's promising. Oh. How big is this area? Not too large. I thought I had my lantern. I'm activating my lantern, but it doesn't actually light this area up. Oh. Yeah, that's like that's a little evil. That's a little evil. I admit.
Quiet!
Close duis, atuda yam canadedole, tadulan vrandi, alauneles agen ole vei. Closi garamam italami olflinau ich egrem. Closi gedem dayentis olarabeni aol slai. Franqua sakengedem fradem adigalem. Linquid winterbo so galansani. Tugombenis gremos nigawi. Renkasie krimaderem denegao edent. Clos duis aruject nes diri.
blood magic. Oh.
Lois des Raman ades Gideon, Argenta. Esparnu Fradee, Damagengadan, Yadiga Ladandian. Esparnu Fradee, Dawid Gaishidon. Agesparnu Fradee, Dawid Gremosenagui.
What a strange ritual. I have never seen anything like it. The rituals of my village are not quite as scary.
In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Donegat who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Dedra.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what that mystical voice was, though. Spirit of the forest? Spirit of the island? It spoke their language, clearly. I don't know what it accomplished, that ritual, but we'll find out. So that's why they're all praying at the tree. Is this the original tree? Is that what it is? The one that got hit by lightning? I thought I was going to go out to talk to Ephesia, but it looks like I'm actually going to talk to the leader. I don't know if that's a good idea right now. I don't know if she'll be truthful. Hi there, we witnessed something vaguely scary.
What do you seek?
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood
Wait,
rituals.
we assisted?
Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
The ritual. I've never seen anything like it. I hoped you'd be able to explain what they were trying to achieve. As you can
Yes.
see, my companion is not a Renaigze like the others. She bears our likeness. Please share your knowledge with us. Grant us the chance to understand.
Very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you have witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoigsi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come. Though what you will hear may not be to your liking.
Interesting. I'm going to assume that the sanctuary that she's talking about is the map with the little circular area I saw. Let's take a look. Yeah, so it's definitely not in this map. Oop. Yes, it's Vedvilvi. Alright, we've returned to Virvelde? Riedvelde? Yes.
What a
Oh.
strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You? You are on Olmenawi and at the same time Renaigse? So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Deirdre in an attempt to discover the truth, and the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Deirdre sends you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes, and on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
The coat of arms of the Bridge Alliance. In our territory. Such boldness.
They set up a camp near here, and then they disappeared, all of a sudden.
Do you know where, precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah! You are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
Okay. See, that's new. Excavation site and Vedvilvi proper. Let's find this. Well, I mean, the sanctuary is right up ahead. I sort of remember that. I don't think I could reach this area because I couldn't get past a wall or something. And I couldn't get up here either. But let's proceed. This would be the sanctuary. Lead the search in the swamps. How lovely. Okay, each of the corners then. Was this ladder always here? Maybe I'm just blind. Oh. Well, if I can get up here, then I can possibly get to other places.
A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes. A red serpent.
Do I have to go and kill a red serpent boss or something? Because a lot of other games would be like, oh, look at these images, or rather, to get past this door, you must slay all the monsters indicated, or find all the pieces, etc., etc.
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
Correct.
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
The fact that I can select that multiple times is interesting. Oh. What's in there? Oh, this is the camp.
Almost entirely. These must be the Renagze the hermit told us about.
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
Potion of the demonic ritual. Oh, that's promising. That's good. There's a recipe for it, but I already have one. Page torn from a journal. It would be enough to pour a simple concoction of nightshade berries to call the creature. Nightshade is poisonous, is it not? The ritual probably relies on the fact that these poisonous berries have purifying properties in small doses. Unless it is pure imitation, the poison of the berries, the poison of the swamp. Interesting. Oh. Now I'm thinking that it's possible that the hermit is the demon. Entirely possible. And it's just like a Yoda situation, basically. I'm back, Yoda, hermit of the swamp. What can I help you with?
What do you want, strange stranger?
Let's speak about the camp in the swamp.
We found the camp you spoke of. Well, all that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first Renaigse went
Wow,
by here.
rolling those R's
Nearly
real,
died.
yeah, real
What
hard.
happened to them?
I warned them, I remember. They did not listen very well. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful, but not enough so. The marsh is more powerful still.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Teer Fradee gives, Teer Fradee takes back. But you're still here. What do you want again?
I want to talk about
I
the
found
torn
this
journal
note.
page.
It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
Neither must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
Awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
Let's speak about the drums.
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of Teer Fradee. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you. A predator, a prey. The cycle.
That's not really all that clear.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to be the insect. Alas, time devours all memories. I do remember one thing, though.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only once. But you're still here. What do you want again?
What about the quenching?
Quench a stone? What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. Is that what must be poured over the stone?
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing else.
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
Well, it's still telling me to lead the search, so I do want to take a look at that first. Because I've now found two frescoes with one outstanding. I'm going to climb this right here and see if there's anything around the corner. Oh yeah. Whoa. Hello, dead people. Old rusty key bearing the coat of arms of the Bridge Alliance. The scientist who died years ago must open a safe somewhere. Well, I've already opened the safe, so that's fine. Page torn from Professor Seraphetin's journal. One of our carriers was attacked by a majestic swamp creature, one of the creatures the natives call Nadaig Vedamin, which I've killed before. It took him away with its large tentacles before we had a chance to do anything. We attempted to help him, and we eventually managed to cut off the appendage, but unfortunately the poor boy was already dead. We will have to be more careful in the future because... Oh. Ah, the insect.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
So that is now completed. Not 100% sure how to quench a stone. I saw an orange thing out there. But those are the drums. I mean, I'm sure it won't lock us out if we mess it up, so we'll be fine. The game actually forced me to run around the entire map in a circle before I could get back to this point. So... Oh, come on. Really? That's just a frog. So they said to follow the cycle. But I'm not sure if it's the cycle from... I'm going to do it from prey to prey. Oh, it's gonna be a boss.
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar.
That's a stone, and I'm going to have to pour the concoction on it. Okay.
It looks like an altar. The stones. That must be where we need to pour the potion.
Defeat the creature. Okay. Alright.
What is this?
Well, it was obviously the head of a monster. Is this another... It's like the mouth of Sauron. Oh, it's one of these. One of the questionable ones. It seems a bit bigger than I remember. Okay, well that's not that bad. I've already killed one of these. Oh, poison, poison. Let me out. How did that hit me? I would like out of the poison, thank you. Yeah, really, it's not that bad. I've already killed you before.
Dear Dog! Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nadaig?
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be destroyed! But Enol Milfrictimen will stop them! He will chase you all away! Murderers! His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice.
Yes, the aura's
We
on my
were
side
only
on this.
defending ourselves.
It attacked us
What is he
first.
talking about? Why is he so furious? And who is Enon Milfrictimen?
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way.
Were they people once?
It was a Donegad who received very much power and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Well, clearly yes.
Like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question, Enon Mirfrichteman means one of 1,000 faces.
This name rings a bell. I've heard it before. It is surely the name of the demon we seek to expose.
Enon Mirfrichteman. I doubt that you can understand.
Enough to think that this being wants to harm us. Perhaps it is the source of the Malachor.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from here?
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.
I like that he was just standing in front of us while we were having that discussion. Can I loot you now? Thank you. I did see I picked up a couple of items. Medal of St. Matthias. That seems quite good, actually. But the magic regen... Yeah, the magic regen I kind of prioritize for him. And the magic regen for her as well, because she's the healer. I'll keep it on me for the time being. Did I pick anything else up that is good, I wonder? I don't think so. I'm not seeing any more exclamation marks. Okay. So, that worked out. Where am I headed next? Discover the creature secret. Didn't I already do that? I guess not. But it has to be on a different map. I am going to quickly take a look and see if I can find these two locations that are still inaccessible to me at this time. And then after that, I will go to the map wherever the creature secret is. I wasn't able to find a way up to those other spots on the map, I noticed, so I'm just going to come back and discover the secret by talking to Deirdre, apparently. Hello.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
Wait, so you expected me, or you are impressed with me killing it. You knew it would attack me, but you're not upset that I killed Nadaig. Because that other guy was very upset we killed one, but that might just be because he knew who she was before. Let's talk about the trap in the swamps. Did you try to get me killed?
You have set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces, a spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very barm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance and to rise again when they have fallen.
Oh, they come back from death.
You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses, and that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave on Almanawi, and I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser, and you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do, exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it, to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try, at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
That seems like a lot to ask. Oh, I leveled up. 2 attribute points. Well, I mean, I can then get the accuracy level I was talking about. And I could wear heavier armor, but I'm going to invest in strength. And now I just need to wait for the main quest. Let's see here. Camp of the Ordo Luminous. So this is a side quest, it's not a main quest. I still need to do Among the Ghosts, Prince's Secret, I can return and deal with that, and then the Scholar's Expedition Camp. Well, unfortunately, I do have to cut it short there, but I do hope you enjoyed what you saw today, and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst, and I hope you'll join me next time in part lucky number 13, where we will continue the side quests and more than likely finish off Kurt's loyalty mission. Hope you're looking forward to it, because I am. Bye bye now.